Shields up, Iron Breakers. How's everybody doing this fine Monday evening? I hope you guys are ready for some Paragon, because that is what is headed straight at you. Headed straight at you. I don't know if the volume is too loud. I kind of want to say that it is, because I kind of dig the sound on Paragon. So let me lower it down just a little bit. Just a little bit, make it a little bit tame. And you guys can tell me in chat if that's too loud for you or not. So, as you may or may not be aware, today the NDA finally lifted, which means all of us who have access to the online test can finally start to live stream Paragon. Now, earlier I did a live stream over at Squadron, and right now I'm going to do another live stream here on my channel. I got my chamomile tea ready. I got my Iron Breakers in the chat. I see Aaron Walker, Charlie Seville, Tour Dread, Adrian Voinia, and Raphael Isel. Hope you guys are all doing great. It's time to get right on this. So, for those of you that aren't familiar with Paragon, I guess I could try and introduce the heroes so that when you guys see them on the battlefield, you're not completely like, what the hell is that thing? Or what is this thing? So let's get this started, shall we? A little bit of an introduction to each of these heroes here in Paragon. So this is Decker. Decker is a hybrid between, I don't know, I would say a hybrid between DPS and support. She has a couple of support abilities. Namely, she's got the rocket boots, which is you can leap and all the nearby allies gain additional movement speed. She's got a stasis bomb, which is damage dealing. She's got an AoE bubble that will slow your enemies as well as deal damage. And a containment fence, which will increase your armor for the allies inside the containment fence and like close down the enemies. Now, there are certain characters that can leap through this fence. However, there are some characters that once they're inside the fence are kind of stuck there, and they just have to take whatever people throw at them while they're inside the dome. So this is a character that actually has a pretty decent skill cap, so I would not advise you to start out with Decker. Then there's Feng Mao. Feng Mao is a typical melee DPSer with a bit of a focus is on AoE, I want to say, as well as mobility. You can teleport and do all kinds of cool stuff. There's Gadget. She is a caster, kind of like a pushing character. And she can also dish out quite a bit of DPS. There's Gideon. Gideon is your basic mage. He deals a lot of AoE damage. He's also one of the best lane pushers in the game as far as I'm concerned, because of his AoE Q is just beast mode. And he also has a really wicked ultimate. There's Grux. Grux is as basic as it gets when it comes to bruisers. So you just basically charge in and beat the crap out of people. That's what you do with Grux, but he's not super tanky. I think he's got some kind of component to him that is a bit like a life leech or something. But yeah, that's Grux. Deals melee damage. Then there is Howitzer. Howitzer is also a lane pusher, but he focuses kind of like on throwing rockets and stuff like that, and he has an ultimate that is pretty cool. He calls down a death from above, pretty much. He's a lot of fun. There's Kalari. She is a ninja. She excels at ganking, and she is super squishy though, so she requires a lot of skill to play, which I'm actually glad that they locked her out. A couple of these heroes you'll notice they are locked out. The reasoning for that is because they want you to gain some experience with the game before you play these heroes. And right now, the three ones that are locked out are like the specialist melee type heroes that require a bit more finesse to actually get down their gameplay style. There's Murdoch. Murdoch is a, he also deals energy damage. Energy damage is kind of like, let's say energy damage is ability power, and physical damage is attack power. So if you're attack damage, even if you're thinking like in League of Legends terms. So even though this guy deals ability damage, he actually focuses a lot on auto attacks. He's an interesting little caster that basically, even though his mechanics kind of work like a caster because he deals energy damage and all that, he works more like an AD carry, in my opinion. But yeah, he's an interesting character, this one. There's Muriel. She is your typical support, and she is my second favorite character in the game right now. I really like playing Muriel because it's just super fun playing her. And also because there's not a lot of people playing support. So it is super cool when you're playing support and you can actually support your team properly, because it makes one hell of a difference. A good Muriel can be the difference between winning a team fight and losing it terribly. There's Rampage. He's a basic tank. His ultimate is to become even beastier. So, like, you see him like here, he looks kind of like Hulk. And if you perform his ultimate, he becomes even beefier, even bigger, even meaner. Sparrow, she's your typical AD carry. She is pretty beast, but she requires a lot of skill to play because she does not have an escape. So basically you have to be super aware of where your opponents are, where your opponents can pop up from, because if at any point in time you're caught out of position with Sparrow, you're pretty much dead meat. And there's Steel, who is currently my favorite character in the game. He is a right beast, and I really, really like Steel. He's just like super fun to play. He's a tank, obviously, as you guys can tell, and he just embodies the whole spirit of shields up Iron Breakers. So that is pretty cool. Just double check that the stream is going here. I'm getting some messages. Yeah, it's going. I want to double check that. Yeah, that's Steel. And then there is Twin Blast. Twin Blast, who is another AD carry, and in my opinion, currently one of the strongest AD carries in the game. So be careful about that Twin Blast. Dordred says Kalari would be mine once I could play her. I love assassins so much. Dude, just be sure that you know how to play Kalari before you actually bring her to a game, because I can tell you, one of the most frustrating things in Paragon is whenever I get a Kalari that doesn't really know what she's doing in a game, I'm very frustrated. I become like super salty. Anyway, starting things off, we're going to start off with Steel. He is the one in the thumbnail. Let's get this party started, shall we? We're going to queue up against players, hit that play button. Matchmaker hopefully will find us a decent match. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like we already have a Muriel, a Murdoch, and a Gideon. Now, the problem with this team comp right here is that there is way too much energy damage. See, all of these three characters, they all deal energy damage. So essentially, if the enemy team were to build against energy damage, we would be at a major disadvantage unless we get a really solid AD carry here. So hopefully, the character that's going to appear in here would be a Sparrow or a Twin Blast, which are, I think, probably two of the most played characters in Paragon right now. So let's hope that is a thing. I really, really need an AD carry right now. Yeah, buddy. Give me an AD carry. Pretty please. ZB Game Slayer. Hello, Iron Breakers. How you doing, man? Hope you guys are doing great. So there's still not a whole lot of people getting access to the game right now. The reasoning for that is because the game went into early access right now, and the early access, you still can't buy into it. So right now the only people playing are game developers or people who have been in the online tests, which there's actually quite a few of them. But yeah, the early access codes actually only start in, I mean, you can buy them right now, but they only start becoming active in the 18th of March. So yeah. Come on, get us a Twin Blast or a Sparrow, please. Otherwise, just get us another random damage and get us going. Coco, Emma Druin, God C Rocks. I don't see any PS4 players, although the game is PS4 cross-play as well as cross-progression. What the hell happened? That was confusing. It looked like we had gotten someone and then suddenly we were still empty here. Yeah, buddy. Come on, matchmaking. Make us proud. Also, if you guys have any questions while we're in the matchmaker here, feel free to ask me any questions about Paragon. I will answer to the best of my ability. Jesus, this match. I might have to matchmake into the American queue because maybe the people in Europe are taking a nap right now because it is pretty late in Europe. I don't understand what the hell is happening. This queue is definitely taking a lot longer than I predicted. I could just switch the region to the US. Seems to have faster queues. Yeah, I think this is just glitched. Let's just go ahead and play on the US. Region, North America. Gonna have a higher ping, obviously, but I still think I can play Steel just fine. They need to have like a keyboard shortcut that I can just press. So I'm not sure if this is a bad thing or a good thing, because this seems even worse. Now we're missing 2 people. Depends on how fast they feel. Austin Potato and everyone on... No, ZB Game Slayer. Everyone on screen is just going Super Saiyan. Yeah. Austin Portalayton, are there any Baron or Dragon type buffs? If you're talking about League of Legends, I mean, obviously you're talking about Baron, talking about League of Legends. What I mean is, in terms of League of Legends equivalents, you have the red buff, the blue buff, although I think the blue buff is slightly different. Because what the red buff does is it just increases your damage. Blue buff in this game increases your attack speed, your mana regen, your cooldown reduction, and I think that's it. Attack speed, mana regen, and cooldown reduction. Then there's another buff, which is the black buff. Now, I'm not sure if there was a black buff in League of Legends or not. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. But the black buff increases your damage to structures. And then there is another buff, which is called the Prime Helix, which that would be kind of like Baron Nashor. Except in this case, the Prime Helix is a card for your deck so that you can choose which buff you get, and different characters will get different buffs based on the decks that they built. So, say for instance, on this character right now, I'm going to play with a starter deck, so I'm pretty sure that the Prime Helix just increases my hit points by a ridiculous amount. But Murdoch probably has a Warlord Prime Helix card, which means that if we do get the Prime Helix, or purple buff, he will gain a lot more energy damage. But yeah, those are the buffs in Paragon. Except that the Prime Helix buff requires a bit more effort than just killing a big boss. You have to kill the big boss, kind of like a Baron Nashor type thing. And after that, you have to take the buff to a specific spot in order to gain the benefits of it. Snipe Maniac, do you know when it's going open beta? Right now, the only date that they are talking about is summer 2016. So I don't know the exact date. I know that on the 18th, the 18th of this month, the paid early access goes into effect. So if you want to buy a Founders Pack or whatever, you can get into the game then. But apart from that, they're only saying summer 2016. And once it goes live and it's never going to go back down again. Unless obviously maintenance and that kind of stuff. Also, in terms of heroes, if you guys are curious, all heroes are going to be free to play. Anyway, let's go ahead and level up our ability. We're going to start by leveling up our Q, which is a charge. Now let me go into the store. I'm going to go with the starter deck tank. Let's go with some health potions, mana potions, harvester's keys. If I get a chance, I would very much like to try and jungle, but I'm probably not going to get a chance because we have a rampage and he's already heading into the jungle, which means that I will have to go ahead and lane. Now, this is not an ideal setup for a match because we have 2 melee tanks on our team, and the enemy team, instead of 2 tanks, has an additional DPS. Now, this doesn't mean that it can't be done. It just means that, to be honest, I completely messed up and I should have went for a fighter build instead of a tank build. Kind of late. I should have been paying a little bit more attention, but I'm still a little bit tired today because I had a really stressful day. My computer's power supply unit kind of died yesterday and it was pretty stressful to get that shit fixed, so. Yeah, but to be honest, if I was paying more attention, I would have gone with a fighter deck for this character so that Rampage could be the main tank and I could dish out some deeps. Rampage, please kill him. There you go. Now please run away, Rampage. Please survive this. Oh, so that is the disadvantage of walking around in travel form like I was. It is if you get shot while you're in travel form, you will become rooted in place, so you can't move for a bit. Thing about being at... Oh, crap. There's nobody in mid. I should go mid. Just go ahead and soak up mid for a bit. Probably use the EXP. I don't like your protection thing. Make it stop. Also, there's someone here jungling. Hear them. Hopefully they're weak. Weak. Oh, he's not weak at all. That. And that. I'm annoying you right now, sir. On a scale of 1 to 10. On your left. But I know you're just like right around the corner. But okay. To the left, it's fine. Let's just go back down to mid. Looks like our Murdoch's taking a sweet time getting back here. Let's go ahead and soak up some EXP. Now, EXP is not team-wide like in Heroes of the Storm. So, depending on how good or bad you're doing, you're going to get more or less experience. I want to harass that Rampage a little bit more. Looks like he's going to go to the jungle. And do I have someone incoming to replace me here? Yes, I do. Go ahead and get our next skill. The enemy team missing one?
An allied tower is under attack.
Oh wow. Why do we have nobody in the lane? I seem to like on most of the games that I've done today in Paragon, I seem to have been reduced to the role of the Paragon janitor, which means I'm just cleaning up after everybody else as they abandon their lanes for one reason or another. And I'm just forced, okay, now I have to go over here and make sure that this tower does not die. Oh. Why? Never mind. This is a bad idea. Let's not pursue this. I want to see if I can actually squeeze this. Nope, still 100 seconds to go. So that right there is a harvester. It grants team-wide experience, which is real good. Jesus, I was getting punished hard for being there. It seems that Sparrow left the lane to go and capture a harvester point, which is fine, except that I should be the one capturing those because I have the harvester's key. And you're better at laning. That's bad. And now I'm down. Because the tower went down because that Sparrow just completely abandoned it. Oh well, we're just going to have to go ahead and deal with that. I'm going to go get myself a Pendulum of Lords. So these are your items. This is your item shop for those of you that are watching this for the first time. Let's go ahead and get our third skill. God, we are so behind. And they're missing one player. Either that or he hasn't shown his face yet. It's weird because they have a distinct advantage over us right now. But as I was saying, that back there was the item shop, and instead of actually buying items and going through complex item trees, what you do is you buy these cards, and each of the cards has 3 upgrade slots, so you can customize in certain ways. Which means that, you know, you just get the final version of the item that you want, and then you just tweak it to serve whatever purpose you want. I'm not sure if we're going to go into deck building this stream, because we're still fairly early on into the game here, so there's really not a whole lot that I can show you guys, because I still don't have a lot of cards. Because one of the questions that people always ask whenever there's a new free-to-play game coming out is like, is this going to be a pay-to-win? What is this thing all about? And it's like, there is no pay-to-win, which means that even me, who I have like I have the highest Founders Pack access. Paragon's team at Epic Games sent me a code for the highest founder access, and still I don't have any cards because you can't pay for in-game advantages. So basically the only thing I have is I have a couple more cosmetics than a regular user. Apart from that, pretty much on even standing. Oh, this is not good. Go ahead, go through this shield. Should be able to make it past here. We're actually not too far back yet. We're just one tower down. And there's 4 people in the mid lane, which means this would be the perfect chance for Sparrow to attack right lane. Hello. What are you doing? Back in there. See, the problem here is that me and Rampage were 2 melee heroes trying to defend the lane against 4 DPSers. I'm gonna eat this trap so that my squishy DPSers can't really, don't trigger it by mistake. But yeah, that also means I'm gonna be taking a little bit more damage than I should have. What I really need right now is to get to level 5 so that I can get my ultimate. Because once I can get my ultimate, I can really start getting things done. Except since I've been doing janitor work, leaping from lane to lane, that is going to reduce the amount of experience that you have at any given time. On experience. I'm trying to see if I can spot the amount of filling that we currently have on our harvester on the left side, but I wasn't able to. Am I about to get to level 5, please? I'm not barely halfway there. Looks like the enemies have abandoned the mid lane. They're focusing on the side lanes and they're pushing really hard. So what I could really use is a DPSer on this left lane because there's currently a Twin Blaster charging in, and if that Twin Blast even gets to our tower, that is going to be a serious problem. Get this real fast. That team experience. Tell me Twin Blast's not close enough to the tower to start dealing damage. He's not. He is left. Good, so we just have to hold this lane. Please give me experience. Let me get my ultimate. I actually need to go back at this point because I'm out of potions and I'm really low on health, so I'm gonna have to go back to base. Seems like this lane's pretty taken care of though. A bunch of people coming in from the jungle, although they seem to just be doing jungle things and not really coming into the lane. Kind of sucks because basically if I leave this lane at this point, oh snap! Did he actually miss that? Jesus, that was so close. So that's the ultimate from Murdoch, which pretty much you can shoot through the map, through to anything. It's like a global snipe move, and it deals a lot of damage, but luckily I was able to just dodge it. It was sheer luck because I was moving sideways. You probably didn't have the proper angle. Door Dread. Is there quick cast, Rui? I actually don't know. I haven't tested that. Let me go ahead and get myself some chrono. I have less cooldown on my abilities so that I can do them more often. Now, the ideal scenario here would be for me to jump into that team fight in the mid lane. Then we could get something done. Whether or not I'll get there in time, though, is a completely different subject. But I just needed to go back because I didn't have anything on me and I couldn't help my team fight properly. So don't get stuck, don't get stuck. She got stuck. Get back there. Ooh, that save. No! No! Why? Oh my god. He's gonna jump in now because now he feels empowered because she's about to die. Please go back. Pretty please. Okay, so we have our ultimate, and our ultimate is, in my opinion, one of the best initiators in the game. So if they happen to try and dive this, we can make something happen. If we can get our DPSers in here. We're really not right now. The only thing here is this rampage. Okay. Oh, no. Did I hit him? Yes, I still hit him. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, he's going to chase. In that case, I'm going to engage my travel form, and I will chase as well. And here comes the ult. Oh, I love that ult. Oh, run them over. Yeah, buddy. This is what I love about Steel. But you see, the problem here is that you guys are like, oh, that was awesome. That was a great victory in that team fight and all that. But we are losing the game right now because, and this is something that a lot of people don't keep in perspective. It's like, oh, yeah, great victory there. But look at our tower. It's down. See, and that's what it's all about. It's like you start losing your towers. If they get to your inhibitors, they can get so much pressure going on you that essentially you're screwed. So we have to prevent this kind of stuff from happening. I just missed.
Enemy tower destroyed.
I just missed the enemy Twin Blast who got the tower destroyed. Yeah, it was what I was predicting. As I was in that fight, I was looking at the map and I was thinking, man, he's going to get that tower. Like, you have to always keep an eye out on that map. And I do not understand why our Sparrow spent half the time in the jungle. I'm sorry, a Sparrow's supposed to be in lane. You need to be on that lane. If you play Sparrow, remember that. Sparrow's not a jungle. You can go into the jungle to help people out, or if your lanes are pushing or whatever and you want to go get a buff, that's fine. But like right now, our lanes are clearly not pushing, so there's a lot of things that Sparrow could be doing, and none of them involve being in the jungle. So let's see if I can get them to actually do something. Attack right lane. So you guys might be wondering, what exactly is that thing that you're doing that shows up in the middle of the screen? That's kind of like the pinging system for Paragon. What that does is it will ping on the map the relevant structure. So say if I say attack right lane, it will ping the closest tower to our base so that people know I want you to attack this tower. Hello. How are you doing? Can I bash you in the face a little bit? Oh, this was probably a terrible idea. So going through that shield not only provides me with a wall for the stuff behind me, it also provides me with a temporary energy shield that will reduce my damage. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, jump in here, please. Please do. I love it if you do that. Stay around. No, stay here. Eat this tower damage. I might die, but so will you. Did you seriously not die? Oh, you all did. But he's gonna die, right? No? Oh my god, he made it away. That is so frustrating. So we still need to be attacking directly, which we're really not. And if we don't get our shit together, it's going to be a problem. Fayez Hamid, it would be awesome if there was a card that gives you more damage against minions. I don't think there's one that does that specifically, but there's cards that just increase your damage overall, so definitely that. I actually have 3 more points, so I'm going to go full chrono. It's Pendulum of Words. Reasoning behind that is so that I get reduced cooldown on my ability so that I can be as offensive as possible, because even though I picked the tanking deck, because I didn't pay attention to the fact that we had a Rampage on the team, I can still build the tanking deck to be, you know, start off with the more offensive cards, which Pendulum of Lords I would consider to be probably one of the most offensive cards in the starter tank deck for Steel, so that's fine. Now, it looks like our left lane is actually pushing, which is really good. Once again, Sparrow, instead of pushing, she's just spending all her time in the jungle. Like, we have a team that really enjoys going to, which sucks because it just forces me to lane, and let's just say, as you guys can clearly see, Steel is not the most efficient laning character in the game. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of travel mode here. And also notice how travel mode takes a while to cast. So it's not like you can just like get into travel mode whenever you want. And the idea behind that is, some of you guys are going to say, oh, but the pacing of the game then gets penalized. No, it's like you're supposed to make conscious decisions of when you engage into a team fight. And it's not just like, oh, I'm going to go into a team fight now because I kind of feel like it. It's more in the lines of, oh, I am aware that I'm making a choice that I have to stay in this team fight even if shit goes sour. I'm gonna engage with this guy. Dodged it. Damn it. Little bit of latency here on the American servers that I still have to make up for, which kind of sucks. Either way, let's get the hell out of Dodge. Be careful with those bombs, don't spread them to your teammates, and I forgot that that bomb also makes you become stuck if you go into travel flow. Why are you fighting? This does not seem like a good course of action. Twin Blast, please retreat behind my shield. There you go, there's a shield right there, retreat behind it. Not. Or not. Damn it, I got stuck. Oh, get me the hell out of here. Pretty please. Oof. That did not go well. Let me see if I can squeeze in one of these. It's for the enemy team, right? It sucks. Hate you guys. It's gonna take me forever to break that thing, so I'm just gonna leave. Meanwhile, in the left lane, bend left lane, which is getting pushed to hell and back. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a little tankier now. Should I go for physical armor? Oh, I already did, so it's kind of late for that. And to be completely honest, it was the wrong choice. I should have gone for the energy armor. Wasn't paying attention again. I started going on tilt when I start losing, which is bad. I really need to get a hold of my emotions when playing Paragon. So ulting that rampage is kind of useless because he has a lot of escapes. So it's just an exercise in futility if you can just get away from him. No, not this time, bro. Because you know what's gonna happen? My turn now. No! Damn it, he got away. Quickly messed that up. Okay, that was enough. That'll do. So how are we doing on lanes? Looks like our right lane is pushing. Our mid lane, however, is being severely threatened. So I'm going to go ahead, head over to that mid lane, and make sure that that Twin Blast over there is not going to get another tower while we're wasting time chasing away a team fight that really doesn't have a whole lot of strategic advantage there. So let me see if I can sneak up behind him. Nope, he already left. He already saw me coming, probably. Get ourselves a little bit of EXP there. Now let's head over to the right lane. Attack. Who the hell just died? Either way, I can probably get a harvester here so that I can see when they try and come in for the Helix Prime. This boss is like the Baron Nashor of League of Legends. He provides you with the best buff in the game. Let's go ahead and head over to that right lane, see if we can get a little bit of push going, because my whole team is like engaged on a fight over there on the mid lane. I have to cross this line if you want to shoot at me. Do I have a tower? I do not. Oh, and here I was wondering if you were going to chase me or not. Oh, man. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! Okay. He's becoming a little bit annoying. Right on through. Right through the shield. Now, if my team was paying attention, they would notice that there is a perfect ganking opportunity in the right lane right now, which would be perfect. Come on, guys. Go. Here it comes. Okay, here she comes. She's setting up for position. Look in the map over there. Sparrow's getting ready. Come on, Sparrow. Doesn't get any better than this. Anytime now, Sparrow. Anytime you want it. There you go. Fate was real with that one. Let's get the hell out of here before we die. Now if Sparrow... Oh my god, Sparrow, please, please defend that right lane. Please! Like, look, the tower is taking minion damage. Why won't you go back? I'm sorry if I'm a little bit frustrated, you guys. I lost 5 matches earlier today.
Enemy tower destroyed.
Okay, let's go ahead and level up our ultimate. Sparrow continues to ignore that tower that's getting completely wasted. I'm gonna go ahead and try and defend that as best as I can. Fayez Amid, how does damage work in the game, like AP damage or AD damage? Well, there's both kinds. Essentially, AP is the energy damage in this game, and AD is the physical damage in this game. Pretty much that's the way it works. AD heroes, or I should say PD heroes in this game, physical damage heroes, are typically your carries, like Sparrow and Twin Blast. This particular character that I'm playing right now deals physical damage. And your energy damage characters tend to be the casters. Really attack or prime? Like, all of our lanes are being pushed and you want to attack or prime. Oh, guess I have to help. Okay, let's hope this pans out for us, because otherwise we're pretty much screwed. Luckily I control the one well that's on the way, so he's gonna scout us there. Oh! On that. Hello there. Looks like guys should not have done this. Right now, I'm just trying to get the hell out of dodge, because I can't fight that anymore. I don't have any health. Okay, looks like we got another one. Let's see if I can help a little bit here. Oh, I missed. Okay, we actually turned that around. I'm really surprised. Where the hell did we reach? Oh, he's down. We killed the entire enemy team, so now we take the Helix Prime buff. Gonna go ahead and buff my shield. There we go. Now, we escort the person who's got the orb to the point that's now currently glowing in the map. If he heads that way, which he clearly isn't for some reason. Why? No, no, no. Hopefully he understands what I'm talking about. So basically what that means is attack, lane. He seems to be extremely confused. He has no idea how to get the Helix Prime buff, which I understand, by the way. I am not surprised that there are players that still don't know how the Helix Prime buff works, because up until when I went to the event, I'm not sure that I did myself. Oh wait, no, he left. No, no, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, please tell me he knows. Okay, so what happened here was that the other character beat back to base, and you can't go back to base while you have the orb. So hopefully Twin Blast over here knows what's up. I will catch up with you, Twin Blast. Let me just grab this sweet EXP that we have here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, buddy.
Enemy harvester under attack.
Now let's go ahead and defend that left lane. Oh my god. He's going into the enemy team with the Prime Helix buff. I mean, not the Prime Helix buff, the Prime Helix orb.
Is under siege.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Harvester under attack.
Because it looks like we have the advantage on this team fight. Oh, no, we've stayed. killed him, and he can still kill me because this is Twin Blast. Even though I was acting all brave and bad, I was actually making an opening so that I could get away. I don't want to lose the buff. I don't want to lose the buff. Am I going to make it out of here? Appears that I am. Sweet, 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 sweet. So right now we have the Prime Helix buff because our Twin Blast turned it in, but unfortunately that fight did not go as well as I had planned, which is fine, but now we just need to kind of make up for it, and what I need right now is Toon Barrier for days. There's also a Twin Blast on their team though, so I'm going to need to make up for that. Let's go get Greater Barrier, and we get another one. No, so let's get more Barrier. More Barrier, we can get more than that. That's good, let's go. After the Barrier, because they have more energy damage heroes, like Howitzer, Gadget, and Murdoch are all energy damage. So the only character that deals physical damage is Twin Blast. So he's the only one I have to worry about physical damage, so I'm buffing my energy damage resistances, if that makes sense. Okay, so now let's move into that left lane. Oh, there's actually a button. So I'll grab that. They glitched? They seem to be glitched. This is still alpha content, so... No, they're actually attacking me. They're just not doing that much damage. Because I'm tanky as all hell right now. Okay, so we got the blue buff. Blue buff, like I said, increases energy regeneration, cooldown reduction, as well as attack speed. Looks like all of our lanes are pushing apart from mid, which means that the enemy team Twin Blast is going to try to get in that mid, try to make something happen. But why does that arrow keep pushing ahead of our minion line like that? Confuses me. Because the minion lines then usually drag back all the way to the tower and she gets screwed over. So I'm going to go ahead and push this mid lane. Because I thought that there was a Twin Blast over here. I was going to try and start some shit, but the Twin Blast just bailed out. He was like, I'll have none of that, sir. Thank you very much. How much upgrade can you have on a single item? Each of the cards has 3 slots. And so you get the 3 slots. And after you upgrade it with 3 slots, that item is fully upgraded. Once it's fully upgraded, usually each item will give you a special buff, which is why you will usually have the advantage on fully upgrading one item before buying your next one. Now, I did buy 2 items in a row because I've been making a lot of mistakes this match. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have bought 2 items in a row. But the reason I did it is because I bought the wrong item on the first try. We're about to lose Helix Prime. Looks like Rampage got himself a sweet kill there. Okay, looks like our Twin Blast is in trouble. Let me see if I can go assist real fast. Please survive, Twin Blast. Ooh, the ult. Almost there, Twin Blast, almost there. Slam that shield. Shields up, Iron Breakers. Love the shield slam on steel, dude. Beast. Whoa. I'm going to put this shield up. This shield, whenever I go through it, gives me a small little shield. But also, they can't shoot through it, so it just, like, becomes stuck there. We should really get the hell out of dodge. So, combat, retreat. Let's leave. Let's leave. So, again, these commands, they give you a ping. So, like, if you do command retreat, it just tells, look, in the location that I'm at, get the hell out. So, looks like all of our lanes are pushing, from what I can tell, so I should go ahead and get that red buff down here. Not that I actually need it, to be completely honest. One of our DPSers should be getting this one, but now we have some experience as well in the woods that we can go get. As a matter of fact, if anybody wants to come here. Perfect. Is there anyone close to me? No, nobody's even close by, so I'm just going to get the buff myself. This is going to increase my damage. Like I said, that's what the red buff does. Just increases your damage. You'll notice that some of these mobs still don't have textures. Once again, remember, this is early access still, you guys. We're still working on the game. Go ahead and get that out of there. Now that we've gotten that, let's go ahead and grab the stuffs here.
An enemy has been slain.
There we go. Now, let's move on to that mid lane. Oh, I haven't really done much this game. I have 3 kills, 2 deaths, and 7 assists. I'm going straight to that mid lane, as they are saying, because it is a lane that is in a really sweet spot right now for us to engage on. We get that mid inhib. Should be pretty much golden. So we had a bit of a weak start, but we're kind of coming back to it. This does not mean that we are snowballing out of control. Like, looking at this match. Oh, they're missing one person, though. That's why I was like, man, we're actually playing okay this game. And then I look and I see, oh, it's a 4v5. Now, I've given plenty of feedback on the 4v5 situation. In my opinion, you should get at least an NPC to kind of like, because, you know, they say that they buff you a little bit and all that, but in reality, you can buff another team as much as you want. The lack of a body there is a huge problem. So what this person just did is useless, which is use his ultimate on the tower. Your abilities don't actually deal additional damage on towers. It's all about auto attacks. I shouldn't do my ultimate here, because if I do my ultimate there, Rampage can just leave, and I don't want that. I want to do my ultimate against characters that can't leave. Apparently they have no inhibitors. We're about to get a Helix Prime Orb. But like I said, the reason we are winning is plain and simply because they have less one person. Look out of the orb. Makes no difference at this point. Power of the orb is mine. Go all the way to the well if I have to. I'm going to come up here with you? I will. Not sure if I die if I go in here, actually. Nice time. Yep, I can't. Apparently I can't go up there. I was curious because I had never been up there. So apparently you can't go up to the enemy's well. You will instantly be disintegrated. Two Tails, 121. Abilities do damage towers. Yes, they damage them. What I mean is, like, you're better off just auto-attacking towers because your abilities are kind of wasted on. Also, disregard this screen right now, because I think this is just something they forgot to remove from the game. The whole thing about, oh, you can't stream, you can't do this, you can't do that. Looks like we're gaining something for playing as Steel. We're currently level 4. Playing heroes nets you rewards as well as reputation. Reputation is your in-game currency, which you can use to buy decks. This tribute account level up. This tribute is hero level up. Reputation boost 1 win. Okay, that works. Give me just a quick second. I'm going to take a bio break. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay, you guys. So, next up, I want to play some support so that I can show you guys how support works. Because you guys know me, I'm all about tanking and support. These are my two favorite roles in video games, typically. So let's go ahead and do Muriel. Also, I haven't played Muriel with the blue skin, so I want to check that out. Oh, wow. Getting a team as Muriel seems to be considerably easier. I might just have to master Muriel ahead of everything because I can, I kind of feel that I can have a bigger impact in matches if I play as Muriel. That singer says, bring Shere Khan back. I'm sorry, dude. Shere Khan has taken a leave of absence. A leave of absence. Daniel Alejandro Mora Bevacqua. Is this game free to play? It is going to be free to play in summer 2016. Right now, you can buy into the beta by purchasing a Founders Pack, which gives you a variety of rewards. I think that there's a link to the site in my description somewhere. You guys can click the site, and there's like all descriptions on what the Founders Packs do. What did I wanted to say? Yeah, but the game will be free to play once it comes out, and all of the heroes will be free to play. What this means is that you have full access to the hero. You don't have to like buy a hero in order to unlock it or anything like that. You just have access to all the heroes you want at any point in time. Now, what happens is there's a program in place, which is when you get to level 5 on a hero, because the heroes level up as you play with them. When you get to level 5, you have to buy that hero with in-game currency, or you can actually buy the hero with money if you want, to have access to the rewards above level 5. But again, you can keep on leveling the hero even though you don't own him or whatever, and then once you acquire enough in-game currency to purchase him, you can just purchase that hero and you instantly gain all the rewards for all the leveling up that you've done. And on top of that, I'm not sure, I haven't shown you guys yet about decks because we don't have a lot of cards yet. You can't buy power. So if people are curious about whether or not this game is pay to win, it is not pay to win. You cannot purchase any kind of advantage in game. You can pay for convenience, so like you can get experience boost or something like that to level up your heroes a little bit faster or increase your reputation gain. But at the end of the day, you have to play the game to actually win cards. And cards are the one thing that does make your hero more powerful. So, there you go. Matchmaking is taking long, and I think that there was a mistake, in my opinion, that they've done. Which is, once you load into the game for the first time, the game asks you your level of expertise in MOBAs, and it is not set anywhere. But if you don't click on Veteran, you can't queue against players. You have to queue against bots for a certain amount of matches. And I think a lot of people didn't want it to go all the way up to Veteran. They went for like experience and whatnot. So they have to play a couple of matches against bots before they actually unlock the ability to do PvP. Now, luckily, I crossed this particular bit of information yesterday as I was trolling through the forums, so lucky me, I guess. Is Rui quiet for anyone else? No. No, Miss Callisto, I don't think so. I'm looking at my levels in OBS. I think they should be fine. Prepare yourself. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to start by leveling up our right click. Because our right click is one of our most important abilities as Muriel, as far as I'm concerned. It throws out a little orb, which if you don't hit a hero, it stays on the ground and the hero can pick it up. If you hit a hero, he instantly consumes it. But it gives them a shield, and at the same time, it increases their movement speed so that they can get away from something. And then in the store, we're going to kind of do the same thing, which is we are going to go for health potions. As a matter of fact, so far, I haven't seen anything more useful than health potions. Excuse me, health potions, mana potions at the start. And we're going to go with a harvester's key so that I go ahead and try to nab a couple of our harvesters. Do we have 5 people? We do. Why is there nobody in the left lane? I do not understand this tactic. Having your support alone in the left lane is a terrible idea. I should communicate this to my team. So yeah, communication is key. Hopefully they will send someone over. And ideally you would want to have Rampage do a little bit of jungling, but it's fine. If these are new players, it's all good. We just have to try and see if he can lane as Rampage. and also lane. The Ahmad Taker. The game is coming to PlayStation 4 too. And not only that, but it actually does something that I really appreciate, which is, you know how most games that when they get ported, it's just, okay, so there's the port, there's this version, there's that version. You either play this version or that version, right? Well, in Paragon, what's going to happen is you are going to have cross-play and cross-progression. So the stuff that I unlock on the PC is also going to be unlocked on my PlayStation 4 and vice versa. And that is really great for me because I have friends that don't have like a powerful gaming PC, and I want to play this game with them, and so they have PS4s, so I can just, you know, I can play on PC with my PC friends, I can play on the PS4 with my PS4 friends, and I don't have to level up 2 different accounts. The other thing I like is the fact that the account is not segregated by region, so I only need one account, and I don't need to have 2 or 3 different regions for each of the accounts, you know what I'm saying? It feels really good to have that. So it looks like we're pushing on pretty much all fronts here. So I'm going to just go ahead and support our Murdoch here as best as I can by providing him with shields whenever he needs it, and by slowing down the enemy whenever he needs it. So the abilities that I have is I have obviously the pew pew thing that you guys are seeing here. My right click throws out an orb that I haven't had to use yet, so I'm saving my mana for when that time comes. And then my E creates a dome that slows down enemies, deals a little bit of damage, but also shields my allies if they go through it. And then my Q is just a slow to kind of help people initiate. So, like I said, this character is very much a support, and I really like playing her, though. I think she's a lot of fun. But it is a playstyle that I can understand why a lot of players don't like it. A lot of players like having that protagonism, you know, they like being in the front lines, you know, either doing tanky things or killing people. Me personally, I like doing the tanky things. I'm not a huge fan of the AD carry playstyle, but I like killing things and I like supporting, so that's what I'm going to focus on, which means that one of the characters that I'm going to have to eventually learn is Decker, and I'm not looking forward to that, because Decker, not an easy character to learn. Decker is a character that requires a lot of skill to play. The other thing about this character is that whenever I shield someone, they gain passive energy regeneration so long as they're close to me, which is kind of how she heals. She doesn't technically heal anyone, she just provides shields, and whenever people close to her have shields, they get energy regen. Going to be chugging through my mana potions. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Each of the potions has 3 charges, and they recharge every time you go back to base. So once you buy a potion, you never have to buy a potion again, which I really like that concept. It's a lot better than like, oh, you buy a potion, then you go back and you buy another potion. It's just a waste of time, and it's busy work. So I like the approach of, we don't want you to have to do a lot of busy work. We don't want you to have to go ahead and learn all of these complex item tech trees and whatnot. We just want you to get into the game and actually play it. Now, eventually I do want to make a video specifically talking about decks and how much powerful a character can become by using a deck and what character benefits from what deck and whatnot, but that's going to have to be a lot further ahead because we still have a lot of leveling up to do in order to buy ourselves a couple of decks of cards. Fayez Ahmed, how does how is EXP shared with the players in the same lane? Where there's these little yellow orbs, whoever picks up the most gains the most XP. So as you can see, I've been picking up more than he has, so I've been getting a little bit more XP. Also, if you last hit, you gain a bonus XP for last hit. So I'm not sure if I'm stealing last hits, but we haven't reached that level of meta in this game yet, so I'm not too concerned about that. And now I'm just focusing on shooting things. But to be honest, I should kind of focus on just, you know, letting him get the XP from last hitting, but it's really whatever. So far, I haven't really been in a match where it's like, oh, this is so meta right now and super important.
Allied tower is under attack.
What tower's under attack? Ooh, that mid tower. That's bad. If I can get my ultimate, I will leap over there. So you guys will see something really cool if I can get my ultimate. But I need a bit more of XP. As a matter of fact, quite a bit more XP. I'll go ahead and shield him from that instantly so that he doesn't take all that much damage and regens whatever damage he does take. That's good stuff. What other towers mean? Mid still? Was all on mid. I'm just gonna harass a little bit here. We currently have no more mana potions. Ow, that was a lot of damage. Why would you do this? Dude, we need to get the hell out of dodge. Actually, I can probably leave this. Oh, I can maybe save him? Well, I died, but maybe he'll live. No, I think he's gonna die too. Well, that's my job as support to die for my team. So I'm going to start things off by getting myself a Circlet of Health. What Circlet of Health does is it grants nearby allies 4.2 health regen, which stacks on top of my passive health regen that I'm going to be doing by just shielding them. So, you know, it just improves your passive ability and stacks on top of it, so it's good. We are going to need some help on left lane, so I'm going to use the communication system here by pressing C. And you get these options, this menu option hits. These options in the menu that allow you, it's like, okay, go defend. Please. But no, actually looks like they left.
An ally has been slain.
I should actually say combat, missing enemy. So if you call out MIA, notice that the map also pings your location so that they know there's enemies missing in this specific lane. So they did try and do a concerted effort to make sure that people have communications options in the game without necessarily requiring voice comms at all times. Now I do see a lot of crap happening over there on that mid lane, so that is a huge problem, because if they start getting to that tower, yeah, they're just going to put a lot of pressure on us, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. So hopefully our team can rally behind that and stop them. I'm going to try and come in here from behind, do my best to support them. Need to get rid of these minions. And also going to gain a lot of EXP. Heal up our Rampage, which pushed them back. Good job, Rampage. This is very nice teamwork. A concerted effort there to save that middle tower. Oh, good job, Rampage. Go, Rampage. Go, Rampage. Go, 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 Rampage. Okay, so our ultimate is up. Let's see if we can make something happen in the right lane. So I'm going to give the instructions. Sometimes people get this, sometimes they don't. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm going to go ahead and assist here. So my ultimate also makes characters become CC'd. Oh, the enemy team's Muriel, though! That was real good. But was it good enough? Keep going, Rampage. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Oh, yes! Get her! Please! She slowed! Oh, come on! Oh my god. That Muriel came in just at the right time. Very good play on the enemy team with that Muriel. Let's go ahead and see if we can push this lane a little bit though. Looks like we're really low on mana, which is bad because it's going to limit the amount of offense that we can do here in the mid lane. Looks like our friend over there on the left lane is getting pushed pretty hard. Friends on the right lane are doing pretty okay, so I can actually stick around for a little bit longer. Soak up some more EXP. We do have 3 points. You can see the points that I have right now unspent right on top of my cards. And usually, the way that it goes is whenever you have 3 points, you can pretty much get an upgrade unless you have some beefy cards that require 4 points. Usually 3 points is a good point where you're like, okay, I could probably go back and get myself a couple of upgrades and that good stuff. But I don't really need a lot of stuff because the only upgrade I'm going to get now is additional mana because I want to max out the Circlet of Health. So, and the only cards that I have in the starter deck to max out the Circlet of Health are going to be the mana cards. So, yeah, having additional mana right now isn't something super essential for me. So I don't necessarily have to follow through with that. Are you seriously think you're going to kill me right now? Come on. I'm Muriel. Get real. Just get real, bro. I'll walk right into you with my shields, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can waste my mana a little bit, which does kind of limit my options in terms of assisting my allies on each side, but ultimately it's not a huge... Like, 8 seconds from now I can leave this lane. Problem is, if I now leave this lane, Sparrow's going to take my tower. I don't want that, so I'm going to request the assistance to defend. Mid lane, please, pretty please. Pretty please, can I get some assistance in defending mid lane? I really need help. Help me! Okay, here she comes. Good, that allows me to go ahead and dive in on one of the sides if I want to. Let's see if I can actually. In comes the Gideon. He's got the ult. That is beautiful. Oh, I'm out of energy. Come on. Seriously? This Sparrow has a friggin' gold guardian angel. That tower's about to go down, though. That is not a wise maneuver. Oh, the tower does go down. Ooh, the engage. No! Don't leave! Stay! That's what I'm talking about. And now, I can go back. I love the animation on this character. Another question, is the Founders Pack limited to weekend access or 24/7 bar maintenance? Right now, the game itself is 24/7 bar maintenance to anyone who has access. That includes people who have Founders Packs or, you know, whatever way they have to access the game. So yeah, the game is not going to go down anymore, bar maintenance. So if you buy a Founders Pack, it's going to become active on the 18th. The Founders Pack are not active yet. They will become active on the 18th. So yes, after that, you can play whenever the hell you want. Snake Java. Simple Ruri. Awesomeness transcends space and time. I'm not sure what that is referring. Oh, Epic? There's an Epic employee in this match. Dmitry Kozlov. You see, all of the Epic guys, they have the Epic tag on their name. There's an Epic employee in this particular match. Not sure if I met him when I was out there. I probably might have, because all of the Paragon team was out there, I think. I'm going to go back, start defending this mid lane, because there's a push coming from the enemy team's Sparrow. Yep, there she is. Hey there, Sparrow. You need to chill. You need to chill, Sparrow. I don't want to have to deal with your stuff right now. I am going to require some assistance here. Oh no. Oh no. See, if I had someone, if I hadn't had to be covering all of these lanes, I could be helping, but I'm basically playing janitor again, which I really don't like. It's either that or I sacrifice this tower in favor of a team fight, which I don't really think is worth it. And this guy is the Epic employee, which kind of would explain why he's been getting away so much. But I really want that person to die, though. So disappointing. And we're gonna lose the tower anyway. Oh my god. And I'm not gonna be able to defend this tower for long either. First of the Outcast. Is this thing free to play? Also, howdy. The game will be free to play in summer 2016. Currently, you can buy into the beta. Into the early access, actually. You can buy into the early access by purchasing a Founders Pack. And Founders Packs become active on the 18th. So right now, we're going to level up our Dome skill. Were they able to save that mid lane tower? Looks like they were. I'm impressed. We can actually buy some things, so let's go ahead and buy ourselves some more mana, which completes the healing. We are currently losing 8 deaths to 4 and 1 tower. No, actually, towers were tied. Although one of our towers... No, actually, we're winning on towers. Wow. That is surprising. Let's see if I can assist anyone from a distance. Once again, with my ultimate, I can jump anywhere on the map where there is a friendly unit. Looks like they're engaging there, so I will jump there. Give me that swan. Hello. Hello, boys. Why did we go back now? Is it just as I'm engaging, we leave? Why? Why have you forsaken me? Ooh, in comes the sparrow from behind. Oh, she's still alive! Oh man, the cooldowns. The cooldowns. I was able to keep her alive for a little bit, but not forever. Oh man. Like there's only so much I can do. Okay, let's get the hell out of dodge. And now we're all dead. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh man, I've been losing a lot of matches today. It doesn't really seem very fair. Is Zufats one of the people who are at the event? I think he might be. I think that might be it. Leo Lau, seriously, this game is Smite with dubstep, dude. I've gotten so sick of the whole Smite argument. Like, seriously, every time someone brings up Smite and I have to... It bothers me that I have to actually explain people the difference between Paragon and Smite. Like, it legitimately bothers me. Because, like, if you can't see the fundamental differences with the travel form, with the fact that you actually have a fucking Z-axis, you can actually aim upwards, good God. Like, if that's not enough, then it's like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Not to mention the art style, completely different art style. Much more my style in this one. Did I miss her? Where the fuck did she go? He is gone. All of our lanes are pushing though, so this is good. Let's just go ahead and try to capitalize on our push right now. We're gonna have to defend that left lane though, and right lane actually. Hopefully Murdoch can take care of that, but that Sparrow is going to get there a little bit earlier than what we would like. Joshua Permal, how long can I play Paragon if I buy the Founders Pack on Friday? You can play Paragon as long as you want. It's not something that you pay for time in game. Matter of fact, if you don't want to pay anything, you can wait until the summer and you can get it for free. And you can play forever. All the heroes are free too. Yeah. But if you buy a Founders Pack at the 18th, you'll be able to play forever. Please stop him. Please stop him. Please. Stop shooting our tower. Stop it. Stop it. Stop shooting the tower. Stop it. Increase that ultimate. Can I help anyone else with the ultimate? The Sea of Buffalo's all the way up top. We are missing stuff in mid, so defend that middle lane.
Allied tower is under attack.
Please help me here. Thank you. Please destroy her. Go faster. Block her. That's that there was just to get me out of the fight for a while, because basically if Sparrow were to focus me, she would destroy me. Something I'm really looking forward to. Don't desert me. Why? Oh my God. Please don't leave me, team. Jesus. Oh crap, that ultimate though. Guys, don't desert me. Team, why have you forsaken me? Oh God, let me leave. I just want to leave. Can I go? Can I go now? Please? Oh no, no, stop it. Oh my God. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh, it hurts. God, the whole enemy team is looking for me. Help me! Help me! There's someone behind me! Ooh, get baited, son. Look at how selfless I am. That when I was about to die, I chose to shield my team instead. I am the definition of selfless. Oh, man. Are there any color variations / skin variations per character? I will show you guys that after this match. And yes, the answer is yes. So we've completed this. This gives us the, actually once this one's completed, it doesn't give us much. So I really didn't need to complete that to be moving on. I should start actually reading the cards a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some advanced mana. I know that's empty, so instead, I'm going for cooldown reductions now. And we lost our entire team in that fight. That's disappointing. Oh my god, he's getting attacked from behind. I don't have my ultimate. Damn it! So frustrating. I'm pretty sure that this actually might be the team that is currently playing as a pre-made at Paragon offices with flat out unfair. Not very fair. It ain't fair. I might just lose this tower too. No, this tower I'm going to be able to defend. Can I help my friend in the mid lane? I can. But we're going to lose that right lane tower. Unfortunate. And right lane.
Skill rises. An allied tower is under attack.
Like I said. Get me in that team fight. Me? Oh, my team just backed away and left me die. Come on, team, you're better than this. Oh, he's dead. Maybe he's dead too. Come on, Rampage, you need a peel from me, man. Get away from here. Jesus, these team fights. They're so intense right now. Can I get more mana? No, I used up all of my mana. Then what the hell can I get here? Cast? Yeah, I can get cast. Once I have enough stuff.
An allied tower is under attack.
Voltage, how many characters are there? Once again, I will show that when I'm also showing the skins between the next two matches. Does it have different game modes? Right now, this is the one. Right now, this is the only map, the only game mode. Once again, remember, early access. They're really polishing this up to kind of like balance heroes around objectives and all that before they even mention different maps and different modes. So right now, it's just bare bones. Okay, let's go ahead. We don't have anything that we can use. We do have our ultimate, but there are no engagements taking place, so there's not a whole lot we can really do. They currently have a massive tower advantage. It's bad for us. I'm going to try and go ahead, push a little bit on the right-hand side. Not that we need to push the right-hand side, but yeah, might as well get that done. Right now, a problem that we're having is that our Gideon does not have a whole lot of level. From what I can tell, he is still very low level, and Gideon is essential to this team. He needs to be dishing out deeps, otherwise we're kind of screwed. The other problem that we have is that we are very heavy on energy damage. The enemy's missing a mid, that means they're probably coming in to gank me, so I'm going to go ahead and back away now. Another ally has fallen. We have 3 allies in the mid lane, which means they're probably about to get ganked. However, if I move out of here, I'm going to give this Sparrow the opportunity she wants to continue a split push. You should not retreat there. You should continue attacking, but you guys don't know that I have my... They're giving them the pincer. This is when I go in and make a difference. There are my squishies. Both up. You guys see the amount of difference we did there with our shield? Slow your ass down. I need another shield on top of that Sparrow. Oh, sweet ultimate. Yes! Yes! And then I shield my... Oh, yes, 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 yes. That's the good stuff. Slow this guy down. Slow him down some more. Get in there. Get in there. Where's my damage? Come on. How's everybody's health doing? Everybody's pretty much maxed out. You have no excuses, people. No excuses. We are, however, missing one character, which seems that is going to sneak in from behind. And I missed my slow. There's the shield on him. That he doesn't instantly die. I'm assuming he has his ult because he's going in real deep. Slow that guy down. Come on, come on, come on. I mean, you see the difference Muriel makes on the field? Like, that engagement would have been ended the second it began if I wasn't there. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but that's exactly what happened. The second that engagement began, it would have been over. Whew. That was insane. I used to all the way back there. Missed me. Okay, ultimate in 20 seconds. I'm gonna need you guys to get your asses back here. This is gonna be a problem. However, we are pushing their left lane, so they do have to respond to that. So they can't stay here and push forever. Oh my god, what the hell was that? No! What are you doing? I missed my skill there. However, we did get the kill on the enemy team's Gideon, which is good. We do, however, require some defense on the right lane. See, this is the problem. When someone has pressure on you, you're constantly being forced out of your lane, so you can't do proper team fights. We go ahead and soak this up so that we don't have to deal with it later. Those traps stay in the map for an enormous amount of time. Like, look at this waste of time right here. There's 2 players killing an inhibitor. This is clearly not what you should be doing. Like, seriously. This is useless. This is a waste of time. Like, you should be stopping our inhibitor. Not an inhibitor. Whatever, one of these things. What they should be doing is defending our inhibitor. Because that's one of the most important things to get done right now. Let's go ahead and pop another mana potion. Okay, guys, let's get in here. We are no longer pushing on the left side because there is a Murdoch. So we're going to lose that left tower. Because they're basically the enemy team right now is winning simply by split pushing. We could win all the team fights, it would make no difference. Because they are split pushing, and they are doing so more effectively than we can counter them. So let me see if I can counter that by stopping that mid push. Please don't stop to take care of the inhibitor of the whatever extractor thingamajig. Okay. Please tell me that you're not going to get yourself killed. No! Why? Why, Murdoch? Why? Because now I can't do anything. They're going to go all the way to our inhibitor. Almost nothing I can do. Murdoch came in from them from a really bad position and it's got like now I have to try and stop this as a support. 2 people pushing, one of them an epic employee. I have to stop all of them as a support. Because why wouldn't I, really? Oof, that was close. I mean, I can't. There's no... The Ahmad Taker. So you can level up your character and unlock new skills. Is that right? I mean, throughout the course of the game, your character levels up and your skills become more powerful. But if you're talking like completely new skills that you didn't have access to the previous game, no. It's a MOBA. Just like any other MOBA, like a hero in League of Legends doesn't gain new skills. See, Rampage, you need to not be playing by yourself. And at the same time, our core is getting completely rocked by the enemy team who has destroyed one of our inhibitors, and they're about to destroy the next one. Call me Senpai. How can I get this? If you want to get into Paragon, you can purchase a Founders Pack, which will become active on the 18th. Right now, there's no actual way for you to get into it. Like right this second. Do I still have enough for something else? No, I don't. So that sound is the sound of our core getting rocked, which is bad. But I hit him. It's not very fair. I hit him again. Now you're dead. Good God, the damage though. The minions alone almost kill me. I need to go back again. Regain my hit points. Luke Alexander, this is why you don't play support, where you gotta play someone who can lane hard. It doesn't make a difference. Like, if I play Gideon and my team isn't up to snuff, it doesn't make a difference who I'm playing. Seriously, like, you need your team to step up their game. You can carry to a certain point, but, you know, there's limits to everything. Even if I was playing a badass Gideon right now, or a ridiculous Twin Blast, like I told you, we are winning some of these team fights. The problem is they are split pushing, and if they split push, they win. And this is something that I've been noticing quite a bit, is the fact that split pushing is pretty damn beast. Now, if we don't defend that, which doesn't look like we will, because my entire team is on the left side, God knows why, they're going to get the Helix Prime buff, and as soon as they get the Helix Prime buff, they're going to take the right side inhibitor, and we're not going to be able to stop them because they have the buff. Yep. Or Prime activated, which now means that they are all a lot more powerful than they previously were, and if we don't defend this, we are all going to die. They basically can cut right through here and go straight for our core. Doesn't look like they want to. Looks like they actually want to go kill my team on the left side. Means retreat. Combat retreat. Well, if the whole team is going to surrender, then this isn't time. To be honest, I don't like the surrender mechanic. It's just there to save time. I prefer to fight to the bitter end. Yeah. Luke Alexander, these teammates are probably new players. Maybe? I don't know. Like, I think I did some pretty beefy plays there, but I could not do enough. I still have to say, I always find that I kind of need to fill in for people during these matches that I've been doing, which means I'm forced into going to a certain lane and I can never really play the way that I want. Which hopefully the more we play, players begin learning and will allow me to, you know, play my own playstyle. But you guys wanted to see how many heroes we currently have. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13 heroes. That is how many heroes this game is launching with, because there's one more over there at the bottom. And then you guys wanted to know, are there skin variations? There are. So for instance, with Decker, you have Challenger Decker, and you have your Decker Default. These are two skins, fairly simple color coordination things. Then you have your Fang Mao Default, as well as your Challenger Fang Mao. A couple of color changes here and there. Same thing for Gadget, so yeah. And then there are actually significant changes in the skin, like this, which is Hot Rod Howitzer, which actually looks pretty badass in my opinion. So there you go. You have skins and you have 13 heroes, and once again, remember, all heroes are free. You guys are wondering why these particular heroes are currently locked out. That is because you need to get to Paragon level 7, which I'm currently level 4, which if you go to homepage, like, I'm ashamed to show you my profile, but it's like, I've played 7 games and I've only won twice today. Twice. That's how bad my matchmaking has gone, so yeah. Anyway, Let's try to make the best of it, and let's play some Gideon to show you guys a bit of a different... Well, actually, I released a Gideon video today, so I should play something else. How about we play some Gadget? I don't think a lot of players are playing Gadget right now, so I'll play some Gadget. Do Challenger Gadget, player versus player. Oh. Everett Perina, playing with viewers that already... Not today, because I'm waiting for them to, you know, let a couple more players in so that basically if I queue in a pre-made, you get match made at a higher level. Let's say the MMR becomes higher, which if I'm already having trouble dealing with the matches that I've been getting, like getting queued at a higher MMR is going to make that even worse. Hey, Danny the Consumer, how you doing, man? You leaving already? How did your thing go? Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to hear that, Danny. Danny had this hearing today that didn't went over so well. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. See you later, though. Don't let it bring you down. So I haven't really played much of Gadget, but I kind of like the character. I think the character is a lot of fun. Queue it up. There we go. So if you guys are enjoying the live stream, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. Helps out immensely. Let's see what we can do this. So she's got the Sticky Mine, the Speed Gate, Seek and Destroy. I think I'm going to start with the Seek and Destroy. The reasoning behind that is because Seek and Destroy helps me farm. She only has one starter deck. It's all about that deeps. All about that deeps. About that deeps. Let's go ahead and grab a Scout Sword because she is a laner. So we will want to be laning as much as possible. Now I'm going to head into the left lane. I can pretty much solo lane with this character if I play my cards right. So let's hope we can get some action done with it. I swear I saw someone here. How do I do emotes? I always forget. I know that there's a key. Emotes. Emote, taunt. It's Alt-Z. Apparently, Gadget doesn't have a taunt. Can't do it well. Yeah, Gadget doesn't have a taunt yet. Aww. Aww. So let me see. Let's see if I get this straight. Gideon sees me come to the left lane. Yeah, definitely a lot of new players today. You really don't want to have a Gideon and a Gadget in the same lane because they're both good at pushing. So it becomes kind of let's see who pushes the hardest. And it's kind of a waste of my time. So what I'm going to do is once again play the good guy and switch lanes. I mean, Gideon should be able to handle two people in the same lane. Problem. However, I don't know who's the person all the way in the back. Is that a rampage? Do you have a rampage? There you go. Hey, we got a kill. Not too bad. So next, let's get the sticky mine, and we'll leave the gate for last. Okay, so our howitzer is getting pushed back pretty hard. However, in my opinion, a Gideon should be able to handle a double push better than a howitzer. I'm going to see what I can do to help out with the howitzer. Can I send a drone like through here? Like, would that work? I was curious if the drone would like float over the edge there. Nope. No dice. It is fine though. We shall do it another way. Okay, dude, I got your back. Let's go ahead and kill her. Please cue her. Okay, you're gonna get yourself killed by that guy if I don't intervene. Luckily, there's a twin blast coming to save the day. Here I come to save the day. That means that Mighty Mouse is on his way.
Enemy has been slain.
Now you think you can jump over the speed gate? No, my friend. No, 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 no. Wow, the entire team came this way. That was pretty cool. That was a very nice rally. Let's go ahead and head back to the mid lane, see if we can get something done. Oh crap, I don't like that speed. So the only purpose that I came here to do is to just prevent this lane from getting killed. Is like if I leave these two just split, not even split pushing, just flat out pushing into this lane, they're going to destroy.
Your skill
Damage is real. Get some XP, and let's max out our Q as much as we can. Problem here is I'm going to need some assistance. Defend mid lane, please. Please get mid lane. I need help. Help me. Help the gadget. Says that he's on his way, but he's really not. Well, I'm going to have to leave this. There's not a whole lot I can do with the amount of health that I have. And I also require some items. Now, what can I get with this character? Obviously, we want to get the Chronomancer disc, right? Hells yeah, we want the Chronomancer disc. We want that Deeps. That Deeps and that cooldown reduction. Sweet cooldown reduction. See if we can make a difference over there on the right lane, because he's getting pushed in pretty damn hard. That tower is going to go down if I can't intervene in time. Let's see what I can do. Nobody in mid. Once again, I'm going to say defend mid lane. That tower goes down. It's not my fault. You keep making me run around and around and around. Gonna run around, 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 around. You won't see me. Please don't. Dude, look at the amount of minions that are behind you. These minions will destroy you. Problem is, it's very hard, particularly in the earlier levels. It is extremely hard to actually go behind a minion wave and, you know, engage on enemies, because the minions actually deal a significant amount of damage. So, hey, you want to have this and this? Can you have this? What's this too? You want that? Oh, you don't like that? It's gonna be fun though. You love it, I swear. This is why I like this particular minion to have at the start. It's so good. But at the end of the day, it's all going to go down to that Q. Q is the single target damage on gadget. Looks like that middle's not doing too well. Would love to go assist there. To top it off, it's a goddamn Muriel. But there's a Twin Blasters down. He should be the one handling that. I can't be saving everybody at all times. I need to start focusing on one lane. Because I'm beginning to wonder if it's not my fault. I'm trying to do everything at the same time, and I need to just focus on doing one thing well. That's too much damage. Yep, that's the mid one gone. Well, it was inevitable then. Why did that activate so soon? It shouldn't have. How the hell are we getting pushed? This is almost a mystery to me, how they are still being able to push us back with all this pushing power that we have. No. Oh, they're pushing us because it's 3v2. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution. Oh, that ultimate though. I'm getting the hell out of dodge. There's nothing else I can do here. Oof. Luke Alexander, did you fill out a Heroes of the Dorm bracket, Rui? If so, who do you have winning? I did not. I did not fill out any Heroes of the Dorm bracket. I don't follow the professional scene on Heroes all that much. My god, there's so many people on that right lane, I'm scared. No, but there's 3 of our team on with a support. They should be able to handle that. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to push that mid lane and see if I can do the whole split push thing. Use that against this team. Kind of like force them to play at our pace instead of them forcing us theirs. First thing that I'm gonna do. Inked. And I'm gonna send myself a nice little bot. Get that Q going. How did he not get hit by that? That hardly seems fair. Too far for that. You don't have any movement increasing skill. Oh, and 2 of them came as well. Hello, sir. Take that. So that thing increases my speed. Which pretty much allows me to get out of sticky situations like that one. Come on, Gideon. Is the Q activated twice? The Q is the bomb, so if you're talking about the droid that's right click, then yes. But it doesn't seem to be working all that well. It seems to be instantly attacking the first mob that it encounters, unless it's a player. So maybe it's tuned only for mobs, but I know that it deals damage on players as well. Oh, that's for damn sure. Another one. Let's buff our left click. I really need to start getting my own deck. That's the problem right now.
An allied tower is under attack.
Because we're still playing with starter decks. That is a huge issue at this point. Because I want to say that the rest of them aren't playing with the same decks. But the problem is also that there is a relatively small pool of players that currently have access to the game. So the matchmaker also doesn't have a big pool to choose from. I'm just trying to push as hard as I can, keep this lane pushed up. Probably not going to get that power. You going to stop me? Punch him. Oh, why would you do that? Oh, God. Not have done that. Chris Matoyer, Rhea, is there only one map to play? Yes, currently there's only one map. Now then. How many points we have? We have 3 points. I'm going to get major cast. This is still a pretty balanced match. Ooh, but they're about to change that if they get that tower. They get that tower. That is such a beast move. Yep, that tower's gone. Please clean up, please. Please tell me that we are cleaning up. Oh, yes. Yes, the cleanup. So they got the tower, but we got the cleanup on them. Fortunately, all of our lanes are pushing, so it's going to be very hard to actually capitalize on that cleanup. Hey, cleanup's a cleanup. So basically what I did there was I just completely did as much damage as I could, and then the rest of the team came in and just popped them up. Why would you waste your time attacking an enemy harvester fields, you guys? You're killing me here. I'm trying to push as hard as I can, basically, which is why I just see me spamming skills. "16 seconds until my ultimate. That's the only reason I'm sticking around here." Damn it, I'm running out of mana. Come on. We need a solid engagement here. Do we have a tank at all? No, we don't. So that's why it's so hard for us to engage right now, because we do not have a tank. However, so clumped up in there, it would be beautiful if I could just, like, squeeze that in there. Oh, crap. I'm dead. My team is playing way too conservative, and that is going to cost us the game. Do they have a tank, just out of curiosity? No, nobody has a tank. Jojo Albava. I've never played a MOBA before. Do you think this game is a good place to start? Well, if you've never played a MOBA before, the one thing I can tell you is that it's going to be easier for you to not think about, oh, why is this thing different in this game than that other MOBA that I used to play? So in a way, it's an advantage, and another way, it's also a completely new genre for you. You know, you're not going to be amazing at it at the start, but it's not like it's the hardest game in the world to play, in my opinion. I will not allow you guys to put through my lane. That is just not a thing. Let's just shoot our way through. Our right lane is pushing, luckily, so ideally if we have a howitzer pushing in mid lane, I should split push and use the old switcheroo technique. Let's go ahead, head over. Oh, Gideon's already gone. This is anyone's? But I'm not gonna cap it. It's a waste of time. I'm gonna help Gideon push this back. I mean, me and Gideon would probably do a monster pushover. But for some reason, instead, he would rather go pick up EXP. I seriously think that people overestimate the value of the harvesters. Like, the harvesters are valuable. It's like, it's a lot more valuable to split push. You. In case you guys didn't notice, there was an ultimate there that landed on top of me from our friend Muriel, which is always welcome. There's already way too many people heading. This is a terrible idea, me staying back here. But I got 9 seconds until my ult, which can really make a difference in a push like this. So I gotta try and keep it together. What the fuck just hit me? Oh, God. Fuck you, Gideon, you bastard. And he's gonna get away too, please someone! Oh my God, he got away. That was so disgusting. Oh, man. Would you run this on low settings, please, so we can see if we can run this game? Dude. Like, run it on low settings, you run it on low settings. I mean, this game's not going to run on a toaster, if that's what you're wondering. Let's go ahead and get... I can't get more Chronomancer's discs, so I'm going to get a Staff of That.
An allied tower is under attack. Allied tower destroyed.
Gotta run away though. God damn it. So at this point of the game is that point where it's just like, man, they killed more towers. They have a little more kills. They don't have too many more. But things just haven't really gone our way. You just have to keep at it. I wish someone was covering that right lane. Oh wow, that's good. The full enemy team just converged on our left lane and just destroyed it.
Enemy has been slain.
Let's get ourselves another major cast. This is Major Tom to ground control. I feel like so if I have 4 gigs of RAM, I probably can't run this. I don't think you're gonna run it very well, no. If you have 4 gigs of RAM, you might want to run this on your PlayStation 4 if you have one. That'd be my advice. Meanwhile, while we're winning that team fight on the left lane, there's a gadget over here completely obliterating our right tower. I need more mana on this character. So I need the staff. Beyond the one that gives you health, I need the one that gives you mana. I feel like this lane's pretty much handled for now. I'm gonna see if I can make a difference up in mid. That would be great. Wait, I thought we actually have this. And looks like they destroyed a large portion of our team. It would be good here if I could just sneak up on her like so. I am the alpha gadget. See ya. Unfortunately, the entirety of my team has been obliterated. And that is probably going to be game. What character is Rui playing? Currently, I am playing Gadget.
An allied tower is under attack.
Gianluca Titus, if I get early access, will I be able to play from now till forever? Or will the access end somehow? Nope, and there's also no more resets, so all the progress that you do will count towards your final account from now till release unless something unpredictable happens, I would say. Not sure why you would choose to teleport to me, but... Gianluca Titus, so it's like a pre-purchase. Yes, this is correct. See if we can get all of our lanes pushing, since there's a Gideon in that mid lane to be able to push it freely. And I will just push a little bit on the right side here to make sure that the right side is pushing. Well, I could get a fatty put. Now that lane is going to push, and I need to assist my allies in that team fight. Where I can sneak in behind them, because there's a lot of people low on health. Pretty please, make it so. What? Better run now. job. Let's actually get the push going now that there's 2 people down on their team. Come on. Oh my god. Wombo combo right there. These guys are like, they're on a pre-made. I've been getting pre-mades all night long. It's so frustrating. So what do you think would be a good second map? Oh, dude, I have no idea. I don't even think that this map is fully fleshed out. Because people haven't even come to grasp with how this map works. So I think that first the community needs to understand how this map works before they introduce a new one. Because a third-person MOBA is a lot more complex than people give it credit for. A lot of people think it's just like, oh, it's, it's like playing League of Legends, but on a third-person perspective. And it is not. It's so much more. Cast in there. So that person's gonna die. Twin blast. It kills someone before he goes. In the meantime, our left lane is pushing, so the best course of action would be to push that mid lane as far as we can go. Oh, you thought I was going to let you guys push this? No. No. Now I need to go assist. Because if I don't, that right lane is going to get its ass kicked. Actually, maybe not. There's only one of them. What? Could they start losing their... Oh. Is there a wombo potential incoming? I don't think so. I think those two are kind of isolated. They're just trying to see if they can get quicker. And I sneak up behind them like this. Yep, you're good. I can just go ahead and end it now because you're dead. That save. Very good save by our friend. Whoa. Gotta not spoil that. There we go. I really shouldn't proceed like this. It's a terrible idea. But just trying to get as much as I can out of this. Oh, that's a friendly one. I thought it was an enemy. Complete insanity happening here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves major cast. And now I would like to get the Wellspring staff afterwards. We want to get some mana. We need some mana. I'm constantly running out of mana. So our whole team died on that engagement, and Murdoch is capitalizing on that by taking care of our right tower. Meanwhile, our Gideon is pushing left lane for some reason, when Murdoch is going to be pushing on our inhib. So if you don't defend this right lane, it's over. Basically over. Come on. Come on! Oh, dude. If I can get in there, land an ultimate on those two. He's so groovy. What the fuck just shot me? Is it a rocket? Like seriously, I did not see anything that could have shot me. Maybe there was a mine in there somewhere or something. Okay, now they're concentrating on what they really came here for, which is that mid. But if we sneak up behind them, me and Twin Blast, we could. should get something done. Yep, it's the pincer attack. Here it comes. Nope, they're leaving. They're going all the way to the left to catch our, take this. Well, let's see if I can go help our friend here. Don't die. Die. That was a conflagration of ultimates that I do not believe the enemy team was prepared to undertake. What the hell? Still someone in there? Please kill him. Okay, he's down. Just missing. God damn it. I should not have gone in there. I'm used to playing steel. He is gonna kill a bunch of people before she goes.
2 allies have fallen.
See that? You got 2 of the 2 for 1. Bad. Luke Alexander, is there any ability / character you think is OP right now? I would have to go towards Twin Blast and Sparrow, because when they start scaling up, they hurt. And when I say they hurt, I mean they hurt a lot. Like they hit like trucks. Man, this match still pretty even, 29-29. Doing a lot more assists than kills here, but all of our lanes are pushing, so this is good. However, our Twin Blast seems to be AFK. Sparks? Come on, Sparks. Please don't AFK on us right now. Pretty please? Keep coming, that's it. Gather up. Gather up, this is gonna be great, you guys. Fine, you ignored my gate. Where did he go? Oh, snap. These jungle engages. Nah. This isn't happening. We just got completely and utterly wiped.
An enemy tower is under attack. Allied inhibitor is under attack.
Once again, you guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, don't forget to hit that like button. My win to loss ratio right now is abysmal, though. It's very frustrating. It has been an extremely frustrating day. I think the matchmaking might need a little bit more adjustment or just more players in the pool.
Inhibitor is under attack.
Because I keep feeling that the teams that I've been getting, there's a lot of new players, which I have no problems playing on with new players, so long as I'm getting new players on both sides, which doesn't really seem to be the case.
Tower is under attack.
the problem here is that they now have 2 inhibs. And if we let that middle inhib go free, we're going to lose our core, because one single wave of super minions is going to, like, wreak havoc through the core. Just need to be back. I need to defend that core with my life.
The allied core has been attacked.
Get another major cast or cast something. Look at the amount of damage these super minions are dealing right now.
The allied core has been attacked.
So there's literally nothing we can do at this point except defend. But for some reason our team was trying to 3-push like on a 3v5 where the enemy team clearly has the advantage. Naturally, the wrong moves. And now the only thing you can do is sit back at the core and defend. And hope that you wipe the enemy team once they come through. Basically, you're forced into a full defensive position. Get or primed. Get or prime. That's cute. That's real cute. The enemy team should be getting or prime. No, they're going to just go ahead and take care of that inhib for us. Yeah, thanks, you guys. We weren't using that anyway. Okay. The fact that my players aren't, my team isn't playing around the core should tell you all you need to know right now. I just murdered 3 people from the enemy team. I still took 3 of them with me though. Yeah, buddy. Spider Caught, can't wait to see a Gideon / Decker ult combo. To be honest, more impressive even is Gideon / Howitzer. That's the way to do it. Anyway, you guys, that is going to be it for this live stream. Hope you guys have enjoyed the first Paragon live stream. I'm going to be streaming some more Paragon tomorrow, a little bit earlier. Hopefully you guys will be here for that as well. I'm going to be streaming a lot of Paragon moving forward because finally the NDA is lifted and I can just play Paragon as much as I want. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me your comments, feedback, all the kinds of good stuff. If you've enjoyed the live stream, make sure to leave it a like. I'll see you in the next one.